you're all thinking about what Think Addition, our new strategy, looks like. When I say go before, I'm looking, Destin, for Liana, turn and top. You're going to use, Liana, sit properly. You're going to use elbow to elbow, eye to eye, to tell your partner what Think Addition looks like. Good morning, Desiree. Ready? Go. Think Addition. Help them to listen to you. Liberty, what number do you start with? No, that's not how it goes. Think about the addition. Remember, these are doing things together, so you have to start with that. Back to me. 3, 2, 1, 0. Tracking Roy. Roy, tell us about what Think Addition looks like. Level 3, please. Did you start with the smaller number or the bigger number? Destin, morning. Fold your hands. No, we start with the smaller number. Remember, it has the word addition in it. Eyes are here, Roy. It starts with the smaller number, and you have to add on until you get, even morning, voice off, you have to add on until you get, look forward to the bigger number. I want you to think about why I'm asking you to add in the middle of a subtraction problem. Why am I asking you to add? Even morning track. One away. Tracking Liana. You're asking me to add because
You're asking us to
Look for
add
it.
because if we don't add because
what the number that we add to the smaller number is going to be called the what?
the whole.
No, it's not the whole of our morning track meet. We are not doing addition right now. So I need to back us up and get us a little unconfused. So Elvis, we were talking about Think Addition. Here we start with the smaller number. We want to get to the bigger number. In order to do that, we can add on until we get to the bigger number. This is our first number, this is our second number. This is what we don't know. This is the difference. This is the
Difference.
So if we add on until we get to the bigger number, we will find the difference. We will find the
Difference.
I'm going to ask you, Destin, morning track me. I'm going to ask you about this again at the end of class and see if you're able to explain it. Today we're going to be doing Think Addition using the strategy drawings. All eyes should be here. So Laporte, we've used drawings many times before. Today, Destin, we're going to use drawings to do Think Addition. I want you to watch how I organize my drawings. Eyes are here. I want you to watch how I organize my drawings. Here's the first example. It says, Christina had a package of 16 hair clips. After a week, she lost some of the clips. When she was getting ready for school, she had 7 hair clips left. How many hair clips did she lose? So now I'm thinking about what's happening in this problem today, so it makes me tall. Dalton, I know that Christina started off with 16 hair clips, Ariel, and then I know she lost some. I don't know how many she lost. She lost some. But I know at the end, Lewis, she had 7 left. She had what, Isaiah? Right, so she lost something. I don't know how many. But at the end, she had 7. Eyes are here. That tells me I'm subtracting. Roy, how do I know I'm subtracting? Tracking Roy. You know you're subtracting because Isaiah, eyes.
Because we still want to break the number.
That's not my question. My question is, how do you know you're subtracting? Level 3, look back at the problem, Roy. What in the problem tells you we're subtracting? Look for help them out. What in the problem tells us we're subtracting?
We
We know we're subtracting because
know we subtracting because she lost lost 7.
she lost some of them, Roy. So that tells us we're taking, I'm just asking Roy, that tells us we're taking. Excellent, back to me. But Destin, my number sentence needs to look a little different today. because I don't know how many that I'm losing. So I know I can find my difference if I take away this part, 7. However, I need to write my sentence like this because I don't know how many she lost. I do know she had 7 at the end even. So now I'm going to use Think Addition. Hands are folded, eyes are here. I'm going to use Think Addition to find, Lewis, the difference. To find that. Eyes are here. Danae, sit up nice and tall. So I know I'm going to start with a smaller number, Lepore. I'm going to start with 7. And I'm going to try to build up to 16. First, I'll draw 7 circles, Lewis. Count with me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now I'm going to label this so I don't forget that this is 7. I'm going to put a big 7 underneath it. And now, so I don't get confused about my first number and my second number, I'm going to put a big line between them, and I'm going to keep on counting until I get to 16, Ariel. All eyes should be here. Lewis, warning, track me. So I'm going to keep counting and go 8, 9,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I know I can stop now already because I got to 16. I got to 16. Now, Destin, I need to know how many did I add, Lewis, to my smaller number, Elvis, to get my answer of 16. I can count this second group of circles to find it, Dalton. Here I go. Count with me, Lewis. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm going to label it 9. So now I know, Destin, if she started with 16 and she lost some, and at the end she had 7, she must have lost, Ariel, warning track, 9. She must have lost
9.
Good morning. Now it's going to be your turn to help me out with one of these. Let's take a look at number 1 in the guided practice. Make sure you have this page open. I'll give you 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, Dalton, 5, 4, 3, Christopher, 2, you need to make sure your group looks out, 1, 0. Dalton, warning, get there on time. Destin, warning, get there on time. You had the time to open the packet, you need to be there on 0 at 0. So the first question before we get into it, I want you to think, why did I separate the 2 groups of circles when I did my Think Addition? Stop for a second. There's a lot of people watching Desiree move her sticks. That's not going to teach you your Think Addition. I'm teaching you your Think Addition, and it's important, Liana. So your eyes are with me and nothing else. My question is, why did I separate the 2 groups of circles when we did our Think Addition? Get your packet and go to Ms. Manella urgently. Strong silent hand. Why did I separate the 2 groups of circles? Tracking Elvis. You separated the 2 groups of circles because level 3.
You separate the 2.
Warning, Destin, track. Elvis, what might happen if I did this? I did my 8 circles to start, and then I just kept circling. Do I know how many I added? No, what would I have to do now? Back to Elvis. To find out how many I added, what do I have to do? Next to Danae.
8, 2,
Elvis, my question is, now that I drew all of the circles, but I didn't separate them and I didn't label them, do I know how many I added? So how could I figure that out if I'm just looking at this big group of circles? Walk to Ms. Manella. Walk to Ms. Manella.
Because you don't understand.
That's not answering my question. My question is asking what would I have to do to figure out how many that I added. I would have to probably do what with these all again.
You will have to erase it and write it separate.
I could do that, or I would have to fold your hands. I would have to count it all over again. If I just separated the first time, Elvis, I don't have to count it all over again. Back to me. Fold your hands, Madison, and let's work on number 2. Number 1 in the guided practice, excuse me. Put your finger on it now. Everyone is there in 3, 2, get out your packet now. 1, perfect, Destin. Lexi was getting ready for her prom. All fingers are on number 1. Lexi, Ethan, was getting ready for her prom. At the store, she saw 15 dresses. She didn't like 7 of them. How many does she have left to choose from? Think about what's happening in this problem. We need to start, Isaiah, by unpacking it. Warning, Alyssa, hands are folded. 3, 2, 1, Lewis, 0. Turn and tell your partner, what do I know? What do I need to find? Elbow to elbow, eye to eye. Looking for partner pairs that do this well. Go. What do you know is about this? Destin, elbow to elbow, eye to eye. Okay, and what are we trying to find here? Left to choose. Not just how many she has, right? She has 7 she has one. She's not going to do this. So maybe she has the rest to take. So we're going to be adding the 2 away. Back to me in 3, 2, 1. 0. Tracking Danae. Danae, tell me what's happening in this problem. Before you do, Danae, just a quick shout out to Lepore and Roy, who sat elbow to elbow, eye to eye in that turn and talk. Good job. Pencils are down, Isaiah. Warning. Tracking Danae. Danae, tell me what happened in this problem. Level 3, please. Nice job. So Madison, what are we trying to find? Tracking Madison. We're trying to find Leanna all the way. The difference. What is the difference telling us? So it's not the number of dresses altogether. It's not the ones she didn't like. It's the ones. It's not all the ones that she saw. She didn't like some. How did she feel about the ones that are left? She liked them, right? They're the ones that she might pick. So Madison, you say the ones that are left are the ones she might pick. Tracking Madison. Eyes, Liz. Yeah, they're the ones that she might choose. So back to me. We need to write a subtraction sentence. Ethan, how do you know we're subtracting? Tracking Ethan. Destin, eyes. Yeah, because we're taking away 7. Go ahead and write your subtraction sentence. I'll give you 10, 9, 8, that was your continuing, 7, 6, let's move it right back down to green by staying in positive after. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Your voice. Warning, voice off. Warning, Leanna, be there on time. Our number sentence is going to say what, Dalton?
We're going to say 15 minus 7 equals question.
This is right because LaCour, 15 minus 7, because the 7 is the ones she didn't like. What's left are the ones that she has to choose from. Do you see how that's different from yours? Go ahead. So now we're going to use our think addition. We have to start by first drawing the smaller number in circles. Lewis puts the smaller number, we're going to draw in circles. We're going to start by drawing 7 circles. Go ahead and draw your 7 circles, and then put it at the bottom. That's in 1 minute. Liana, drawing 7 circles, labeling them at the bottom. Labeling them at the bottom. Yours should look exactly like mine in 10. Got it, Madison? 9, 8, 7, label them at the bottom. 6, good choice. 5, good. 4, 3, hold your hands. 2, 1, 0. You have 30 seconds. Now, we need to keep this group separated from the ones we add on. Warning, don't be there at 0. So we're going to draw a big line. And then I want you to draw circles up to 15 on the other side. Go ahead and do that now. So did you draw 15 right away? Is that the smaller number? No, follow my direction, Melissa. You draw the smaller number first. Up until you get to 15. Back to me in 5, 4, 3, 2, fold your hands, 1 today, 0. So we need to, on this side, keep drawing circles until we get to 15, 30 seconds to change your face. So let's keep going. We're going to say what number first. Liana. Warning, Lewis, full track.
8.
Yeah, we're going to say 8 because we're counting up, right? Hands are folded, you're helping me count. Ready? 8,
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Now I need to count how many we just added. Let's do that together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stop. Some people are for some reason counting on the wrong number. Fold your hands, elbows on the desk, and suddenly we're going to try again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Elvis, how many did we add? So how do we find our answer? How many dresses did she have to choose from? Liberty, loud and proud.
8.
Sorry about that, Elvis. Our answer is 8 here because that's the number we had to add up to get to our final number, which was 15 that we started with. Our answer is going to be 8 dresses. That's how many dresses were left. That's our difference. Go on to number 2. You're going to do this one with a partner. Remember, you need to show the separation between your 2 groups of circles with your line. With your partner, you're going to unpack the problem, then write your number sentence, fold your hands in 3, 2, Lewis, 1, 0, and then Madison, you'll draw your circles to use think addition. It says George was baking cookies for his friends. He made 16 cookies. When he brought them to school, a lot of them got eaten, and he had 7 left over. How many were eaten? With your partner, unpack the problem, then be careful, write your number sentence properly. You have 2 minutes to do this one. Danae, on number 2. What do you think is happening? You should be unpacking the problem with your partner. I should hear your partner discussion of what's happening in the problem. Good job, Lewis. Elvis, we're discussing with our partner. Seven, you should be discussing together what's happening. And then put your hands around and talk to somebody about it. about the strategy when you're using it? How many did you have to answer? You have 30 seconds to find the answer. 30 seconds. Turn back to that question. You did. You did use my strategy. Talk to Ariel. Ariel, you get it wrong if you don't use my strategy. You did use my strategy. You have to draw the first number and then put a line and draw a label underneath the number circles. Turn it back to the last problem and go on. You didn't use the strategy. It's wrong if you don't use the strategy. You did. Good job. Yes. You didn't label the numbers underneath. Good job. Good job. So fold your hands. Back to me in 10, 9, 8, 7. Hold your hands in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Clapping hands for the answer. Remember we clapped 2 times. Sounds nice and crisp. 16, 10, 9. Lewis warning, we're in parallel lines. 8. Correct answer was 9. Your drawing should have looked like this. Fold your hands. If your drawing did not look like this, you did not use my strategy. You will get it wrong, Melissa, if you're not using the proper strategy. As I'm coming around, I'm going to be checking to make sure that you're writing the number sentence properly. One thing I noticed is that people wrote the number sentence like this. But it tells us the 7 is how many he had at the end. Isaiah, we don't know how many he took away. So the number sentence should actually say this. Because the core, how many were took away, that's the number we don't know. Your number sentence should have looked like this. Turn the page to independent practice and put your finger on number 1 so we can get started. I'm going to read number 1 to you. You're going to get started right away. As soon as I read the problem, the pod needs to turn, so I'll come and check in with you. Meredith is taking a test to get her driver's license. There were 14 questions. She finished 6 questions. How many does she have left? You may get started. Remember, you were using think addition. Pod, you may turn. Humming stops. The direction was humming stops. Please. Meredith was taking a test to get her driver's license. There were 14 questions. She finished 6 of them. How many does she have left? Isaiah with urgency.